Hello and welcome back to Heads Will Roll Reforged, and I'm extremely excited to be back in this area here. Rene? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. What a classic British thing. Anyway, we are going to hopefully have a pretty decent time here. Now, I don't need the cross pendant anymore, so I'm probably going to end up selling that. I don't really need any of this stuff actually, apart from the plague mask maybe later on, and I'm also going to attempt to use this in crafting something if I can find a thing that goes on the front, you know, a little beak. If I can find a little beak, then maybe that's going to work out quite nicely for us. Anyway, I'm going to go into the trade screen here. Let's just take a quick look. Maybe there's going to be something good. No, it doesn't seem like it. All right, yeah, well, that's absolutely fine. Let's sell the cross pendant. There we go. And then we'll just sell a couple of these potent medicines. I don't need them anymore. And obviously, we don't have Cecilia to talk to anymore either. So, pretty sad about that because she's great. You know, zero cost. Medical care is always great, right? Otherwise, we're just going to be creating some poisons here as well. We need poisons basically... It's basically mandatory right now. It's basically mandatory for me to have poison. So I'm going to try to maximize that as much as possible. Just going to try to create as much medicine as I can. Let's create that. There we go. And we got so many water skins too. You've got to bear in mind that, I mean, someone was kind enough to let me know that indeed the French mercenary route, which is what we're currently on, does indeed lead us to the desert every single time. So generally, it's going to be a really, really good idea for us to be a bit careful about how much we actually spend. And I'm talking about how many water skins we actually spend on, you know, creating potent medicine. Because maybe it's not even going to be particularly necessary. You see what I mean? Because maybe it's going to be more necessary to do other things. And I wholeheartedly agree. I think that's probably going to be the way to go. So, mercenary, what's this? What's this? I don't think I'm going to be using that. But yeah. So, that's a pretty interesting thing, in my opinion. And otherwise, apart from that, I think we should be absolutely fine. I mean, look at that. We've got loads of strong homebrew poison. Going to actually unequip the antidote here. Going to unequip this. Going to put unreliable poison on. What do I actually have here, by the way? What is this? What kind of poison do I have? It doesn't tell me. Oh dear. It doesn't tell me what kind of poison. Oh dear. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter right now. All I'm going to do is just get rid of this, get rid of that. I just want to make as much space as possible. We're going to keep a little bit of medicine with me, obviously, because let's face it, we're going to need that, potentially. And I'm otherwise going to be just training my weapon skill. And I might actually go for some craftsmanship just to get to 30 here. Not sure if that's a particularly good idea. And I'm not going to do too many of this, by the way. I'm not going to do too much of this, shall we say, because I don't think it's particularly necessary. But, you know, I'm going to go for axes as well with the rest of my talent points here. But yeah, the thing is, I have a feeling that I'm going to need to go into the quest. Let's just have a look. Yeah. Talk to Olivia. There's the travel, and there's the mercenaries. I could actually go into a mercenary fight right away if we wanted to. Should I do that? Because I'm going to need to do this, right? I will need to do this. This is a hard encounter. I should technically absolutely beast these guys. And I mean seriously beast them. Alright, let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. My fatigue is absolutely fine. I've got 32 weapon skill at the moment. I do want to get, obviously, to around... I want to get to 35. 35 is the maximum, as far as I'm aware. And thank you once again for all your tips and things like that. And I really appreciate you not giving me too severe spoilers. Because let's face it, I like seeing things for the first time. But I really appreciate you telling me things that are useful, but not providing me too much information to make it spoilery. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Otherwise, let's go in. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I've got no helmet, and my guy is obviously without a shield, so he's probably going to die really, really fast, or maybe not. I mean, he's a bit fishy, so maybe he's going to be okay. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to just hit him in the body here. There we go. Critical strike as well. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah. So we poisoned him. How much damage am I actually doing with the poison? Let me just see. Oh yeah, he's dying to unreliable poison. So he is indeed having unreliable. So that's absolutely fine. It's actually good that he's dying from that. Okay, so now I can basically just hit him again. And, well, I technically could just hit him with a slash. So I will probably just do that. There we go. Because what I want to try to do is I want to try to maximize the amount of HP we're getting from the Torture Mask, of course. That's the thing that we're primarily aiming towards. And if I can do that, we are going to be exceptionally well prepared for the future. So hopefully that's going to work. This guy is not looking particularly good right now for us. Let's go. Should I go for the head here, actually? No, I think the head is going to kill him. Yeah, the head would have killed him, I think. The head would have killed him, so probably not the best idea to go for that. He's dead. Oh, nice. Good work. My guy is actually doing some pretty good things right here. I'm surprised. Wow. Okay. Very nice indeed. Okay, yeah. So, oh yeah, I have no more poison now. But this guy's got poison absorption. Yeah, he is injured though, according to this. He's toxic, right? He has toxic on him. So I should theoretically be able to just kill him now, and that's going to increase our stats. Yes, it did. As you can see, it actually does update in real time. So you saw there, it actually went from, I think it went from, what was it, 99 to 101. So that's pretty cool, in my opinion. I actually very much appreciate that. And yeah, my guy is obviously going to do an absolutely fine job here. I'm actually really surprised that this guy's doing such a good job right now because he has no shield. I don't even know whether I should even give him a shield. He seems to be doing great. I'm very surprised about that, actually. Really am very surprised. Okay, so items, we're going to go in here, put some unreliable poison on, put some more unreliable poison on. There we go. And then we're just gonna murder him. Just gonna murder him. We'll go for a body here. Hopefully no critical. Nope, no critical. That's great. Okay, and he's gonna die from the bleed, or he should die from the bleed, or should die from the poison, or whatever he's gonna do. And oh, he literally did you see that? He literally just took his took like an antidote or something like that. That's so funny. All right. Well, he's gonna block with his shield now. Never mind. Apparently that didn't make any difference. Apparently Fishy Heinrich, or whatever his name is, was absolutely murdering. Did a great job right there. A placard with leather cuirass right here. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Anyway, we're just going to take absolutely every single thing that we can here. These things are going to sell for... Wow, we've got a lot of gear. We've got a lot of gear right here. This is actually amazing. Look at this stuff. This is crazy. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I certainly wasn't expecting that. Okay, I'm just going to go here, sell all this stuff. I don't really need anything else. I'm going to buy that. Let me see. I need to go into the scavenger as well. Just bear that in mind. I need to go into the scavenger. I also need to maybe buy this Marauder's axe. Maybe not. It doesn't have chop armor. I was kind of hoping I could find an axe with chop armor. Does this have chop armor? It doesn't. Yeah, but it does have the ability to split shields, which may very well be good, and I might need to put it in my sheath. Maybe it's a good idea to put it in my sheath. What do you think? I think it's probably a good idea to do that. So we're going to sell everything else here. Going to sell this. I don't need anything else. There we go. Okay, now let's go and speak to Olivia, because we haven't obviously done that yet. It's probably a pretty important idea to do that. Okay, suggest a decisive strategy. There we go. And we're going to speak to Dupont now, because he's an absolute idiot. And we're going to, you know, he's basically going to say to me to go and scout out the various farms. And I'm currently still very fine in regards to my fatigue, as you can see right here. This is actually hilarious. I love using the S-Stock. I think the S-Stock is actually a fantastic weapon. It's really cool to use. Okay, so I will go and scout the farms. There's a hard encounter here, though. I wouldn't mind doing the hard encounter. Should we just do the hard encounter straight up? I'm going to do the hard encounter straight up. And I shouldn't really do this super hard here. I shouldn't really go super hard when it comes to, you know, going into these mercenary fights, because that's what I did last time. And I did get the city down to Actually, not the city. I got the mercenary strength down to below the city strength, and that's obviously what you need, but I obviously didn't hand in the quests. So I need to keep that in the back of my mind, because otherwise I'm not going to remember. Just bear that in mind. I'm not going to remember, because my mind is done. I'm out of here, you know? I am super, super forgetful. Anyway, let's just see what I can do. A neck attack? I don't think... Okay, we'll go for the head. Nice. That actually worked. Wow. If we'd done a critical here, he would be dead. But thankfully, we're okay. He's gonna die. Oh, minor vitality brew. Wow, he literally got rid of that. That's funny. Well, he's toxic now, so we don't need to really worry about him too much. Gonna hit this guy in the head as well. He's dead. He's instantly dead, actually. Very nice indeed. And now watch our stats go up. We've got 103, 105 now, and then this guy is hopefully going to get hit as well in just a second. Let's just hit him with a slash. There we go, and there we go. We got 107 now, and that's a really nice way for us to be able to check the vitality gains. I really like that. So let's try to keep our stamina high just to make sure we don't get hit. Because if I get hit on my head, because I don't actually have a helmet at the moment, which is pretty bad, but I've been just waiting for something where I can actually craft and make it good, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a little bit tricky. I'm gonna go for the body here. Up, shield. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. Just go for the body. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. And as long as we can inflict toxic, as far as I'm aware, that counts as an injury technically. So as long as you have any kind of poison equipped, then you're gonna be good. You know, then you can basically do whatever you want, which I think is fantastic. Oh, you just killed him without... Why'd you do that, sir? Ah, well, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to, you know, take advantage of this situation, but unfortunately, he just went for it. He was absolutely beasting. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, very nice indeed. I'm still kind of wondering whether I want to level up any of these guys, because in many cases, it's a good idea, but other times, I feel like I don't want to. I don't know. Should I? I need to buy some canteens. There we go. I'm thinking of the desert. Yes, the desert. Absolutely terrible place. Okay, so, yeah. So, do I want to keep this, or do I want to keep the other thing? Because this is the thing here that I wanted to actually use initially. And if I can get another thing that actually helps me a bit, then this is going to be really, really good. I'm going to sell the fencing dagger here, and I'm probably going to sell... Should I sell the rondel dagger or not? I don't actually know whether I should sell that. I don't know. There's so many things here. The cloth I'm going to sell. Let's see. Is there anything else that I need to actually put in here? A parrying dagger could be really useful for one of our companions, but does it matter? I don't really want to do that, you see. I don't really want to give my companions anything that I could potentially sell, because I might need the cash. I don't know whether I even need the cash at this point. I'm going to just sell this stuff, though. Maybe it's not even necessary. I don't know. Because that's the thing. I can reduce the requirements of things quite dramatically when I craft with them. But yeah, I don't know. As I say, I'm in a quandary, because I'm in two minds about that. Okay, so I currently have this on. Yeah, right. You know, no, mine is better, so we'll sell this. The parrying dagger, as you can see, is pretty good, but again, I'm not going to be using it myself, and I don't really care too much about my people, so I'm just going to leave them to it. Okay, so we haven't scouted out anything yet, but that's fine. Do I need to go and level these guys up? Do you think I need to actually do that? Because they've got 2 upgrade points right now. I could just continue just running in with them and then just, you know, level them at the end if I feel like it's going to be a good idea, or if I have enough money, I could potentially do that. Oh, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know, because if I do that, maybe I should just power up one guy. Should I just power up one guy? This guy seems to be doing a really, really good job. Okay, shall we? You know what? I'm going to leave it for now. But we are going to do it. We are going to do it. Don't worry. We're going to do it with one person. Okay, we're just going to do it with one person. Okay, there we go. We've already gone through all of this stuff, so we're just going to go here. There we are. And now I'm not going to forget. Okay, I'm not going to forget. And we're going to go back to Dupont. Yeah, wait. When you suggest that you try to attack the positions of the mercenaries together, he refuses, stating that, firstly, he does not have enough strength for this, and secondly, he doesn't even know whether he will be able to count on you and your men in battle. Stung by his words, you remind the head of the guard that it was his comrades who were shattered by the mercenaries in the recent battle, and your people, on the contrary, have only shown their best side. Dupont, however, is not affected by your comment at all. He tells you that you will have to prove that your proposition for a joint attack is not empty bragging by winning some significant battle with the mercenaries. For example, at the southern farm, which according to you is so poorly protected. In addition, Dupont also expects all possible assistance in mustering a new army, and only when the town has a significant or sufficient number of soldiers you can talk about going on the offensive again. Alright, there we go. New quest added. Fantastic. Let's go and speak to Olivia now. We've investigated the situation in the outskirts. The southern farm is rather poorly protected. The mercenaries did not expect an attack at all. I think we can take them on the spot. Oh my god, if you carry on like that, you can take me on the spot. What? Okay, that's a little bit funny. I'm sorry, what? Oh, there we go. So fatigue is also like, what? I'm just kidding. I'm just in a good mood. Things got off the ground for once. And not just got off, we are seizing the initiative. Well, of course, I would not get so excited. Oh, please, don't ruin the moment. You're too handsome for all this hesitant mumbling. I enjoy seeing you confident way more. Just tell me that you've got it all under control. There's nothing to worry about. Everything is under control. You don't want to lie, but you cave in. You know, actually, everything, in my opinion, everything is actually under control. At least for the next 5 seconds. Olivia, we've already talked about this. It's all under control, Olivia. There's not a thing to worry about. Anyway, well, that is great. Oh, wow, we're getting huge relation gains with her all the time. And when will you be ready to attack? I hope I will be able to get the support of Dupont and his people first. And you, I remember, promised to prepare the militia. About the militia, the thing is that I have some, let's say, difficulties. The city treasury is almost empty. I'm still able to find some scraps here and there, just to pay salaries to you and your people, but I don't even have close enough money to gather and equip an army. I am afraid that until we begin to have at least some military success, it will not be possible to move forward in this direction. So in order to defeat the mercenaries, we need an army, but we will be able to gather it only after defeating the mercenaries. Well, that's great. Olivia throws up her hands with a guilty smile. I'm sure you will figure out something. By the way, I didn't sit idle in your absence either. I appointed a new chief constable. His name is that thing that I'm not going to try to say because I'm going to mess it up. You can find him in the West Wing. Visit him if you have the opportunity. Surely he too can use some help. Him too? Well, who would have thought? I wonder if there is maybe someone in the city who would be willing to help me. Oh, don't be such a crybaby, it doesn't suit you. As for help, I have an idea how to assist you, but I'll tell you all about it a bit later. But until then, let me say that I believe in you, and I will await the news. Alright, perfect. Very nice indeed. Okay, I'm super psyched about this. We've got 19 relation with her, as you can see. We've got perfect relationships with the other girls as well, which is actually quite funny. Anyway, yeah, okay. Let's take a look at the quests. Take back the southern farm, and conduct an attack on Olivier's farm. That will require convincing Dupont that he can trust you and your men, and also increasing the town's strength index up to 8. I think they actually already are increased, but that doesn't really matter too much. What I actually do want to do is go and scavenge. So I am going to do that. I'm going to go and swap this ring out right now for the empty vial, because as you can see, will help you gather poisonous ingredients during scavenging expeditions. That's what we want to do. So yeah, the town index is actually already at 7, as you can see. So this is actually pretty good. And yeah, we're just going to scavenge straight away. Okay, here we go. Be careful. Okay, single cart. Okay, yo, I guess we will, you know what, should I just... He's gonna give me something. What does he give me? I think he just gives me thanks, and that's it, right? I think he only gives me thanks. So I'm actually not going to be helping him here. There we go. Refusing a stranger, you get back to harvesting herbs. Okay, fantastic. So let's go and do that. And, ooh, loads of poisonous plants right here. Look at this. Insane amounts of poisonous plants. Absolutely exactly what we wanted. Really, really nice. There we go. Thanks to your talent as a huntsman and all that wonderful stuff. And there we go. The nobleman acknowledges your status and offers you to join him on the hunt. Take part in the hunt. At some point during the hunt, you attempt to show off your crossbow skills, but end up failing miserably. The rest of your way back... Are you serious? Oh, you need crossbow skill to partake in that? Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of sad. Oh, well, never mind. I actually didn't realize that, of course. But there you have it. There you have it. Okay. Well, let's take a quick look here. I have poisonous herbs. Let's make some more homebrew poison. Let's make some more unreliable poison. Do we have more poisonous herbs? We do not. No, we do not. Okay. Well, that's fine. Not an issue. Not an issue. Okay, so let's just swap this around. Gotta be a little bit careful here. Do I need water skins? I don't need water skins right now. Let's unequip that. And let's put unreliable poison, strong homebrew poison. There we go. And I have 6 inventory spaces. That's not very good, is it? Yeah, I have... I have way too much stuff in here. I have way too much stuff. Oh dear, I wish I had higher... You know what? I wish there was a bigger version of this. I wish there was a bigger version of this, which is actually super funny. I should not be carrying every single thing here. I should not be carrying all this stuff. Maybe I should get rid of some of the strong ale, I guess? Maybe that's a good idea? Water skins, medicine... Put this stuff in there. I have so much stuff. Oh, this is absolutely terrible. This is really bad, actually. This is really, really bad. I probably won't be using the Knight's Chain ever again, so I'm probably going to sell that. Push comes to shove, probably just going to sell it. The wine bottle, I guess we could also sell. There we go. Alright, so let's actually just see here. So we'll sell the Knight's Chain, even though, yes, I know, it's a very good necklace, but... What else am I supposed to do? I don't know. What else can I do here? Anyway, yeah. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. So, I now need to launch an attack, right? Okay, so do I want to spend any additional time training? Or do we just want to go straight in? That's the question. Let's train one more time. Let's train one more time. Gonna go for another little bit in craftsmanship here. Okay, wait. Oh, we got some more prestige. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do, first of all, is unreliable poison. Going to apply that. ×2. There we go. That's good. And then the strong ale can go in there. All right. Looking good. Looking nice. Okay, so do I need to do anything else? Do I need to... I need to speak to this guy. At first, this guy isn't too happy about your visit, sarcastically wondering what the favorite of the Duchess is doing so far from her bedroom. Ooh, I see. However, he immediately changes his attitude towards you after listening to what you had to say and receiving your offer to help. Surprised once again, but this time by the fact that he met a decent person, he immediately gets down to business. According to him, the 2 main problems that hinder the gathering of a new army are the lack of money and the people's reluctance to take up arms. And the town has always been a trading city, and the locals are not known for their belligerence, not even in more heroic times, let alone today. Knights and mercenaries traditionally had to fight for the interests of the townspeople, but the ranks of the former have seriously thinned after recent events, and you and your squad are playing the role of the latter this time. There was not enough time to recruit more. But it's not all that bad. He agrees to take it upon himself to solve the recruitment problems, funding, and training new soldiers, but he'll need some serious help with arming and equipping them. The last few crumbs that still remain in the city treasury will be used for you and your soldiers, for your and new soldiers' salaries, but there is simply not enough money to buy any equipment. Here, according to the plan, you come into play. Bring any decent equipment that you can get during your out-of-town missions or that you can buy from local traders. All this will be used to equip the recruits, and then perhaps you'll be able to form something that resembles an army capable of protecting the walls of its hometown. Okay. Given the lack of troops in the city, your squad ends up also involved in street patrolling and guarding of some important facilities. One night you're awakened by a group of night guard soldiers. They bring you several poor men trembling with fear who were caught stealing food from one of the army warehouses. Moreover, the stolen produce was intended to supply the city guards, as well as the militia that is actively taking new recruits for the city defense. The poor do not hide their guilt when you question them, and explain that they're forced to steal by the fact that they have nothing to eat and nothing to feed their families with. The city is cut off from the farms and bit by bit eats up the last crumbs from its supplies. What little is brought by sea goes straight to the Duchess's residence, and the rest of the city has to be content with scarce leftovers. Begging your forgiveness, the poor, however, don't hide the fact that if you let them go, they may still have to steal food from the same warehouses until the situation in the city changes. The soldiers look at you awaiting the decision. Hand them over to the city guards, of course. It is with a heavy heart that you decide to hand them over to the city guards. You understand well what awaits the thieves, but you know even better that a hungry soldier is a bad soldier, and without a strong and well-fed militia, you cannot hold the city. You try not to think that by this decision you have sentenced not only thieves, but their families too, to a certain death. Alright, so obviously the main reason why I'm doing this is to lower my virtue, because usually, morally, I would let them go. You know, if I was playing an honorable character, I would let them go, and for me personally, I would also let them go. However, because I know that Olivia is actually she likes low virtue stuff, that's kind of what I'm going for here, just so that I can potentially get a perfect relationship with her. Maybe, I don't actually know about that. Anyway, we need to get armor and helmets for the city militia. Well, that should be pretty easy, shouldn't it, right? That should be pretty easy. Okay, well, I'm not going to spec into anything else right now. We're just going to go and see if we can attack some things. Or not. I guess we'll just go and attack the southern farm. The southern farm is considered to be the most vulnerable position of the mercenaries, and therefore recapturing it is a feasible task, even for a small but well-organized squad. Okay, attack stealthily, attack openly. We could attack stealthily. Let's do it. Realizing well that now is not the time for honor, you make an attempt to secretly lead your people to the farm and attack it unexpectedly. A lot depends on the commanding skills and the ability to manage the troops. Fortunately, you have no problems with either of those. The mercenaries didn't expect your attack, and you managed to take them by surprise. Very nice. Okay, I wasn't actually expecting to take them by surprise, but great. Oh, wow, they're damaged. That's hilarious. Okay, actually, I would prefer that they were not damaged, because I'm not going to be able to increase my torture mask now. I'm just thinking about my torture mask 100% of the time right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to use slash here, which is not exactly what I wanted to do, but yeah, sure. Blocked with a shield. Of course, yes, thanks so much for the block, you absolute imbecile. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna be kind of annoying with this, aren't they? Okay, yep, shield. I could technically switch. There we go, there's the hit. Okay, poisoned. There we are, wonderful. He's toxic and everything. Oh, nice, wow, he actually got an injury on this guy as well. This guy is absolutely insane. He's not even leveled up. Imagine if he was leveled up. I think he'd probably do some really good damage. Anyway, I'm basically... Oh, I don't even need to hit this guy again. He's gonna just die, isn't he? So I'm just gonna hit the other guy then. Let's hit him with a slash. There we go. And there's a critical as well. Very nice. We've got him... Oh, we got him poisoned and his arm muscles cut as well. He's going to die in 2 turns anyway. Okay, that's absolutely fantastic. So we are indeed leveling up our torture mask here. Okay, he actually did recover from the poison. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, well, that's fine. We don't need to really worry about that too much. We can now hit this guy in the head. He's not going to die from one head hit, which is wonderful. And now we can basically just get him dead from the bleeds and the poison. There we go, he's dead. And we're going to continue increasing our torture mask as much as possible. And obviously, we're going to just make sure that we are in defensive stance here. And boom! Oh, that's it? That was it? Okay. The short fight ends in your favor. A small detachment of mercenaries defending the farm is completely defeated. Okay, we're going to search, because mail armor is going to be useful. For reasons, of course, for reasons. And, this is actually not bad, but I can't use it in crafting, so probably not going to be able to do that. There we go, the farm is under your control. Its inhabitants are not very enthusiastic about this, but they do not show hostility either. Their reaction is understandable. No matter who gets the farm, they still have to pay a quit rent to someone. A quit rent? A rent, I guess, or a stipend or something like that. Anyway, the town strength has just been increased. Okay, so we're going to just go and speak to this guy. Hand over equipment, hand over mail armor. There we go. Let's hand over this as well. There we go. Build the squad. What does this mean? Oh, this just means recruiting some more people. Okay, I don't really mind about that. Just going to heal this guy a little bit while I can. And is there anything else that I need to do here? How's my fatigue doing? My fatigue is literally fine. That is so funny. Okay, so we have this stuff. The occult pendant will make you resistant to bleed. Yeah, well, we're going to just sell this stuff. Yeah, let's just sell this stuff. Just try to get as much cash as we can handle. Is the utility belt actually good? Not really. Not really. Not that good. The poison feast knife would actually be great, but early game, I think that would be really, really good. But at the moment, we don't really need it, I don't think, because we currently have the ability to cause poison quite reliably, I think. Quite reliably, I guess. But yeah, anyway, the only other thing that we need to do now is, do I need to actually, I need to tell Dupont, don't I? I need to tell Dupont. There we go. As you bring the news of your success on the southern farm to him, he nods approvingly, stating that he has never even for a moment doubted you and your people. Really? Oh, come on now. Now all you have to do is help him and dear Ghislaine? I don't know. Yeah, my Englishness is annoying today. Anyway, to draft troops, and after that, a march on Olivier's farm will become possible. Alright. So. Yeah, we can't currently do that just yet. I was actually kind of hoping to fight some more mercenaries. As you can see, look at that. The city strength is at 13 now, which is actually really, really nice. And the mercenaries are at 7. So I'm pretty happy with this. And let's take a look at the quests. Provide him with defensive. Conduct an attack on Olivier's farm. We need to increase the town's strength. I've already done that, actually. Having fulfilled all the stated conditions, you demand Dupont to fulfill his part of the agreement too. The head of the guard hesitates for some time, trying to quickly come up with new reasons to delay or even cancel the attack altogether. However, he caves in under your pressure and agrees. Thus, the ragtag army of Rennes, rising like a phoenix from its ashes, raises its banner and sets out on the march. Alright, the city strikes back. Okay, fantastic. I am extremely excited about this. This is the first time we've even gotten to this point, because the one time that I got here before, I was woefully underprepared and I died pretty early on. And then the last time that I got here was a couple of episodes back, and I completely failed to talk to the people about the quests. I just failed that, and we went on to the desert immediately, but now we're actually getting to the nitty-gritty of what's going on here, which I'm very excited about. So hopefully you are too. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.